Greenpeace ship the Rainbow Warrior docked in Port Elizabeth on Sunday, the 22nd of February, to raise awareness about the current energy situation in South Africa. Representatives educated the public about different energy sources and the pros and cons of each. A huge queue of people endured the hot sun to hear what Greenpeace had to say about what many are calling an energy crisis. Acting spokesperson for Eskom, Kulu Pasiwe, has a different opinion.
So we have never from our side discussed or even mentioned it as a crisis. It is not a crisis, it's something that we are addressing at this stage. We are building a power station called Mediti, another one called Kusile, there's another one called Ingula, and two renewable energy projects. Rhodes, one of them is a wind farm, and another one is a solar facility. So we're building 5 new power stations, which will be ready between 2019 and 2020. Government is having a plan, something called an integrated resources plan, and one of the few things that they're doing there is to bring in a 900 megawatts nuclear power station that will be built very soon.
Although Eskom says they are dealing with the problem, Greenpeace spokesperson Melita Steele is not convinced.
Unfortunately, nuclear will take at least 10 to 15 years to deliver electricity, and at the same time it could cost up to 1 trillion rand, and the only way that those costs can come back is through people's pockets, so the price of electricity is likely to double or triple. And Eskom is also building 2 of the biggest coal-fired power stations in the world, which is Medupi and Kusile. Both of those power stations are heavily delayed and over budget and haven't delivered a single kilowatt of electricity into the grid. Coal is highly polluting and uses a huge amount of water, so Eskom uses 10,000 litres of water per second to keep the country's coal-fired power stations burning. So Greenpeace really believes that new investments should not be going into coal but should be going in towards renewable energy.
Although renewable sources such as wind and solar seem like a viable option, one downfall is that there is no technology currently available to store this energy. Pasiwe argues that energy made from nuclear and coal is a more practical option.
Nuclear power stations, just like coal-fired power stations, are base load power stations. Base load means that they are available 24 hours a day. Renewable energy projects like sun, for example, if you're using a solar project, obviously get electricity out of it when there's sun. The wind farm, you can only get electricity when there's wind. Coal and nuclear are available 24 hours a day. That's the benefit.
When we talk about renewable energy, it's never one particular technology. We're talking about wind, solar PV, concentrating solar, micro hydro, sustainable biomass, all of those things combined. South Africa has some of the best renewable resources in the world. We're ranked number 3 when it comes to solar. So renewable energy projects are already delivering on time and on budget in South Africa. Our biggest wind project is at Jeffreys Bay, which is 100 megawatts of wind, and that's nearly enough electricity to power about 100,000 homes. South Africa is behind the game though, so it is really important to remove the barriers to renewable energy. But according to the research that Greenpeace has done, there is no technical barrier to getting 94% of our electricity from renewable energy by 2050.
A new project currently underway is the construction of 9 wind turbines just outside Grahamstown. This project faced strong opposition from the tourism industry, who feared the wind farms would lead to a decrease in their revenue. The turbines are expected to generate enough electricity to power almost 14,000 homes by early 2016 at a cost of 270 million rand. The Eastern Cape is also the chosen location for the proposed nuclear plant. Nuclear energy would take 8 to 15 years to complete and is estimated to cost 1 trillion rand.
The Rainbow Warrior, while she's here, is really part of our campaign to highlight the fact that nuclear will deliver far too little, far too late, and at far too high a price.
Louise Fuller and Ria MacDonald reporting for Growcott's Mail.